Hello. It is your mom of three in NYC, and I'm back with another video. Yay! Welcome. Shout out to my A1 Day ones. Thank you guys for your support. If you are new to my channel, my name is Taneza. I am the mother of 3 sensitive kids living in the heart of New York City. It would be awesome for you to join my YouTube family, my tribe. All you have to do is hit that button down below, the one that says subscribe. And then please do turn on your post notifications so every single time I upload a video, you're on it. All right. This is a review. Married at First Sight UK, Season 7, Episode 16. Let's get into it. Gemma and Matt, they have not moved in together yet. Gemma sees it as Matt running away. Matt feels that his boundaries are not being respected. Whitney and Duca, they both came in with walls. Whitney knew her walls were there. She feels that Duca was not aware that he had walls up. Duca wants a chance. He really wants Whitney this week they have together. Please give him a chance to show it with actions and not just say with words. Thomas and Adrian are getting along 2 episodes in a row. It's a record for them. No mean fighting. 2 weeks in a row. Thomas and Adrian are getting along. George and April. April says she feels lighter, but she's afraid of upsetting George. All the couples get a letter under their door. There is an activity to make a list of what you dislike about your partner, but what you love about your partner. Adrian hates that Thomas's fake tan is all over their white sheets. That was a cute one. Thomas says Adrian tells him off all the time, but he secretly likes it. Thomas is funny. Thomas does give us comic relief. He says that everything that he said he hates about Adrian, he secretly loves, which I thought was cute. I'm here for Keisha and Kwame. It was worth the wait. I love them together. So Keisha says that, she likes surprises. She likes romantic gestures. And he hasn't done that. And Kwame says that Keisha, what he does not like is that she wakes up too early and makes too much noise. That's like a real coupled answer, right? Jenna and Zoe. Jenna thinks that Zoe can be stubborn and defensive. Whitney and Duca. Whitney wants realness. The things that Duca does not like about Whitney. One is that he wishes that she made him a coffee in the morning. And 2, it takes her too long to get ready. And those are both like very surface answers. And Whitney feels like he didn't take this exercise seriously at all. And it's frustrating to her. All right, April and George. George needs therapy. We all know about the trauma. His wife was unfaithful. He is now raising their 4 kids. George, this was a direct exercise the experts gave to every couple that's been together for a few weeks. The new couples got different exercises, but they were told to do this. So April had to find something that she dislikes about you to say to do the exercise. He was like, oh, George. He was like a crybaby, you guys. Like, there's nothing April could have said that would have been okay. He is like a pouting baby. The answer that April gave was that George doesn't really trust her. And like, he pouts. She had to find something. Like, you're not perfect, George. And then George says that she leaves out details in stories from her past. This is the very first time that I've actually felt like there's a lot of pressure on April. I actually felt bad for April this episode. I did. I felt bad for April. George is putting her through the ringer. And the whole 5 heartbeats thing, the fact that 4 kids have to like it's a lot for her. I don't know. I don't know. George wants to know all the details about everything, period. And he considers them lies of omission, right? When she leaves out details, he considers that lying. George stressed me out this episode, you guys. While he's a nice guy, while he's super handsome, all that good, he needs therapy ASAP. He needs therapy ASAP. Sophie and Jonathan. So they have questions, right? The new couple, Sophie and Jonathan, and Gemma and Matt. The experts gave them questions to ask each other, like on a date night. So Sophie asked Jonathan, what's your most prized possession? He's funny. He's like, what's in his pants? But then he said no judgment. He owns nothing of any value. I was like, ooh. Yo, Sophie's face was like, wait, what? What? He doesn't own anything of any value. Jonathan asked Sophie, what's the biggest misconception about you? She said she's not materialistic. I said, pause. I said, that's how you described yourself 2 episodes ago. Ma'am, the episode where we first met these new couples, you said that you were materialistic, that you like designer things. You said that out your mouth about yourself, but now she's not. Now she's not. What? Make it make sense. I'm so confused. I am confused, Sophie. She asks Jonathan, what's the sexiest thing about me? Jonathan just sat there in silence. He sat there in more silence. Why does he say her face? He said, but he didn't say her face. He says, I find faces sexy. I said, oh, Jonathan. Gemma and Matt. They go out for drinks on a date. And Matt asks Gemma, what does love mean to you? She says that you're on a team. That love means doing things to make you happy. Your partner that knows how to do things to make you happy. Gemma asks Matt, what does love mean to you? He says a feeling that has no expectations and is not conditional. What do you like least about me? Gemma asks Matt. He said, how you portrayed yourself in a sexual way. Gemma says that you don't want to make too much effort. You keep me at arm's length. Gemma has unrealistic expectations, according to Matt. She thinks that things are going to be perfect. Jenna and Zoe. Jenna makes dinner. It's extra spicy. It's cute. I mean, Zoe, you know, they go hard for each other. They really, really do. She could tell it was burning her. She says the spice made her sweat. Did what? And so the producers, asked Jenna about the dust up they had at the commitment ceremony. And it's sarcastic, so I'm not really sure how to take it, but she says that they did what any other couple would do. They had amazing makeup, sex, and they swept their issues under the rug. She was sarcastic, but that hit a little too close to home if you ask me. Double date. Sophie and Jonathan go out with Thomas and Adrian. Thomas is obsessed with Sophie and Jonathan. It's adorable though, in my opinion. He thinks they're so good. He likes people that look good. He likes good looking people. According to Sophie, Jonathan is brutally honest, and they go down this whole path about Jonathan not liking women that have horse legs, like legs that are too muscular and built up. He would not be attracted to someone that had legs like that, and someone that, if it was not a medical reason, put on a ton of weight. He speaks his mind, and Thomas and Adrian are like, there's certain things you shouldn't say that could offend your partner. Whitney visits April for a late night chat. Whitney's like, what more can I give? According to April, she and George had the worst day of their relationship. He even put the wedding photo face down, and he spent the night somewhere else. George has a drink with Adrian. I mean, and like Adrian really consoles him. I can't be here for any more of her lies, he says. George wants to go home to his kids. Again, they're lies of omission. She didn't tell a lie. She just didn't tell you information because she knew how sensitive you are and how you may react to it. Keisha and Kwame, I'm so glad they stuck it out. I'm so glad. I love the two of them together, you guys. Kwame calls her a super sexy beast that can throw down in the kitchen. Like, she won him over. She won him over. She's a great woman. A great woman. Jenna and Zoe. It was sweet. Zoe, you know, what does she love about Jenna? She wants to make the world a better place. And Jenna likes that Zoe has a mind of her own and she's not a yes person. Shanita and Jordan. Shanita loves that Jordan is such a fun, funny guy. And then Jordan says Shanita got a great BUM, a great bum. Whitney and Duca. Whitney loves that Duca makes her laugh. I didn't like Duca's answers. You know why? They were answers that you could give literally, they're generic for anyone. Your piano teacher. Your neighbor. The grocery store clerk. He likes the fact that she is chill, not needy, and that she is considerate. You don't make a lot of noise if I'm still sleeping. What? Again, they're generic. April and George. George goes home and they sit down and have a chat. George says, I don't trust you when you lie. George needs therapy. George wants all the details about everything all the time. He asks April, can we move forward? She says that she wants to, but I can't force you to be here. George says, I'm unsure at the moment, but they hug. You guys, they're so dramatic. I have my notes. Straight telenova. They are the most dramatic couple ever. Passionate, they're dramatic. Drama. Thomas and Adrian have passed the drama baton off to George and April. All right. Kwame and Keisha, I'm here for them. They're KK. Yes, I said yes, Kwame with the bouquet of flowers. Yes, Kwame with the home written poem. Come through. And it was so sweet. It left Keisha speechless. It was so thoughtful and so sweet. I'm a huge fan of Keisha and Kwame. George and April. April said that she loves the fact that George can show his emotion. Too much if you ask me. And again, tribe, the assignment was to list things you love about your partner, your husband, your wife, about them. Why does George say the thing he loves about April is that she's choosing to make this relationship work? George, that's not about her. That's about how she's dealing with you. Eye roll. Thumbs down. Bad answer. Shanita and Jordan have a dinner party with Gemma and Matt. Gemma and Matt need to stop drinking. No more alcohol. They can't handle it. It's so embarrassing and it's so uncomfortable to watch them interact. I wouldn't invite them over. They're too much. They have to stop drinking. What they're doing is not working. They have to change their actions, their behavior. It's nauseating now. Matt's always looking for a problem, Gemma says. She wants quality time. It feels like Matt's just either always at the gym or hanging out with these new friends that he's made through this experiment, and they're not spending time together. 2 comments that were made, and I was like, oh no, it's a no. 2 comments. 1 comment, most of the time, I want to be on my own. Matt, why'd you get married? Marriage is about building a life with somebody else. I've been married 14 years, right? And I have 3 kids, 10, 6, and 3, that take up a lot of our time because our kids are very active. Little league, piano, hip hop, dance club. I mean, very, very active kids. But before we had the kids, we spent a lot of time together. So basically, either we were at our jobs working or spending time together. And the fact that 70% of the time he's not around or with her and she gets 30, that makes no, like, part of the relationship is spending time together. Not all your time. I definitely have things that I do solo dolo instead of hubsters. We definitely have our own activities. We hang out with our friends separately, but the majority of your time, especially as a newlywed, you are spending time together. Out of his mouth, Matt said, most of the time I want to be on my own. Gemma says, she said, I am trying to protect myself from you. They need to stop. It's almost getting abusive and emotionally abusive. They have to stop. And it's so sad because they look so perfect together. But it's Gemma and Matt are like toxic. They are the example of toxicity. I thought it was Thomas and Adrian, but no. Thomas and Adrian passed the toxic crown to Gemma and Matt. It's too much. Either stop drinking, see a therapist every single day. Like, I'm over them already. And I really wanted them to work out. I love them together, but it's just too much. They're team too much. All right, tribe. I've enjoyed this time with you guys. I hope that you drop any all right, guys, do you think Gemma and Matt are going to work out? Please let me know in the comments below. Please let me know. And I look forward to seeing you in our next review. Bye for now, tribe.